Hola amigos! So for today's video, I will show you guys my online homeschool routine, because as you might have seen on my channel Ariaville, I have started homeschooling about a week ago. So today I will show you what exactly goes on when you're online homeschooling in the Philippines. So every day I wake up at 6 a.m. and I know you're like, why do you wake up so early for homeschool? But that is what I do. I wake up every day at 6 a.m, go straight to the bathroom, wash my face, do everything I need to do, and then I go straight to my laptop, edit a video for Ariaville because I upload daily on there. So I edit the video as quickly as I possibly can because I want to start my homeschool. Once I get done with the editing and uploading, I go straight to my online homeschool page, and for my online homeschool I have all of my books in a PDF in my computer. So all of my books are in there, and then I have of course notebooks and pens and papers because I don't write on my actual computer in a WordPad or anything like that. I just write in a notebook, and each subject has its separate notebook of course. And then the next thing I do is I check whatever subject I have for that day. So I have a schedule throughout my week so that everything is organized because I like being organized. So this schedule we just made by ourselves, or I just made by myself. So Monday I have math for 4 lessons. Then I have on Tuesdays I have English for 8 lessons. Wednesdays I have science and biology for 8 lessons. Thursday I have US history and geography for 8 lessons. Friday I have math for 4 lessons, so I just split up the math because it's difficult for me, so I split it up. Then for the weekend I have MAPE, and if you guys don't know what MAPE is, it is math. It is music, arts, or PE. So you have to pick one of them for this homeschool system that we have, and I have picked music for this first semester at least. So I have music. That's not the only thing I do in the weekend though, because throughout the week, Monday to Friday, sometimes or a lot of times I'm not able to finish the lessons I'm supposed to on those days. So let's say on Tuesday I'm not able to do 8 lessons. I'm only able to do, for example, 4 lessons. That means I have 4 lessons that needs to be completed that week, and I just put those 4 lessons in the weekend, and that is when I complete them. And the reasons for me doing so many lessons every day and also working in the weekends is because I want to finish my homeschool within 5 months, and usually schools, per grade is 10 months per grade. And the reason why I cut that in half is because I want to finish as quick as possible so I can get into college here in the Philippines. And the reason why I'm in high school again, I'm in 2nd year of high school, that's sophomore year, because I know you guys are thinking like, she's 22 and she's in high school. The reason for that is because in Denmark, where I graduated 9th grade, you only have to study until 9th grade, and then after that you can do whatever you want with your life. And basically I only studied until 9th grade and then graduated, and then now we're here in the Philippines, and here you have to study until 12th grade. So I have 10, 11, and 12 that I have to complete to be able to get into college here. So that is why I'm doing this. And that's also why I'm doing online schooling, because that way I will be able to finish a lot quicker for about a year and a half, only for 3 grades instead of doing 3 years in normal school. And also I would be a bit shy about going back to actual high school with all of the 15-16 year olds. I don't think I would be able to do that. So yeah, basically that is what I do. And then every day, if you're wondering how long I study, usually I'm done editing around 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. until 12 midnight, sometimes even more, I study. Of course, in between all of that, I eat, I take breaks. Sometimes we go to the mall, sometimes we go out, stuff like that. So it's not like I'm sitting in one place studying for that long, because I would go crazy that way, and it's not healthy to do that anyways. And I know this is like so different than other homeschoolers that you watch on YouTube, because usually they would be like, oh, I don't even have an alarm. I just wake up whenever, then I do my homeschool for about 3 to 4 hours, and then I play with my friends or go to extracurricular. So I know this is a bit different, but that is my homeschooling routine. If you're wondering about the grading, what happens is each lesson I have one quiz. So after I read through one lesson, I have a quiz. It's really more like a sit work, not really a quiz, but it is a quiz because it is still a quiz. So I do that quiz and then I get graded, and what we do is that, let's say I have 20 questions and I get 18 correct. That means that is around 90 something percent. I don't know, I'm not that good about, you know, with math. 90 to 100%, something in between that. And that means I will get an A, so we write A. And then I have this system where it's in Excel and I write in my grades. So every time I get a grade, I write in there, and then there's an average at the bottom, so we know my average for that subject. So that is really good because then I can check if my grades are going down or if they're going up, so I can make sure to work harder if they are going down. And basically that is what I do. And then I have another little notepad thing, and in there I write whatever grade I got, the percent, what my score was, like whatever score it was, and then what subject, and my mom gives good remarks, and then we write whatever I studied about in that subject in that day, and then I get a star. And I know that is like, are you a baby or something? No, but that star is really only representing each lesson. So if I've done 4 lessons for that day, I get 4 stars. It's just in the system of my homeschool, so that is why I have that. It's not because I wanted to put that in or something, but I have to admit, you know, it feels good to get that star. But because that means I finished a lesson. So after that, you know, basically that is all I do. So, and also I know in this video I'm wearing, you know, outside outfit, and then my hair is curled and stuff like that. Of course, like in my everyday life, when I wake up, I look like a freaking poodle with my, you know, naturally curly hair, and then I don't put on any outfit. I mean, I'm just in my pajamas the whole day, except if we're going out, of course, but basically I'm just in my pajamas while I'm studying, and that is really good. You know, it's so comfortable to do that, to, you know, just sit in your couch and study. And I love that about homeschooling. I've always wanted to homeschool ever since I was really young, and finally I got what I wanted, and I'm so happy about it, guys. If you are like me, really shy, creative, and you want time to study, you don't want to have to hurry through everything, because in school you always have to hurry. Teachers tell you hurry and finish that and finish this, and in this way you get to study in your own pace, and you will actually be able to learn way more than before, because my grades now are so much better. They are a lot of times A or B, and in school that was never the case. When I went to regular school, I only got A in English. The other subjects I only got around C, sometimes even D. So my grades are way better now because I'm able to study way more and understand everything much better. I definitely recommend online homeschooling to you guys. And if you guys are in the Philippines and you're wondering how I found this online school, what I did is I can't tell you guys the actual online school I'm going to, because sometimes they post on Facebook, you know, about their students, and they sometimes write their whole name, so I can't tell you guys about my online school what the name is. But basically I just found it on Google, so I just searched like Filipino online homeschool, debt approved, or, you know, approved by the officials here in the Philippines, because of course you have to make sure that it is approved by some sort of official, you know, people here in the Philippines. So I checked it, and the the online school I picked have 2 programs. You can either pick the Filipino program or the American program. I picked the American program, so I am an international American student, I guess you could say. I'm studying in, basically it is a Texas school, so it's like I'm studying in Texas, USA, but it's not really like that. But almost. So my homeschool is international, so their Filipino program is DepEd approved. And if you're here in the Philippines, I'm sure you know what that is. That is like, DepEd approved is Department of Education in the Philippines, something like that. And it's really important you make sure it is approved. And the US program I picked is also approved by some sort of I don't remember what it's called. It was some like homeschool of, it was like some sort of Department of Homeschool, something like that, here in the Philippines. So I'm sure it is 100% safe. And if you're wondering about the tuition, that it costs 55,000 pesos per grade, and I think it's pretty cheap when you think about it, because I will get a diploma and I can stay at home and study, and I can travel and do whatever I want. I have my own, I can, you know, choose whenever I want to study and go in my own pace. So, and there's no public speaking. Like, that's my biggest fear. I hate that. So now I feel like I'm learning way more. So that is basically my online homeschool routine. It's really simple. I just wake up, go into my laptop, and then study. That's all I do basically. It's not something complicated at all. I just set up a schedule and do my sit works and quizzes and read. So that is basically my online homeschool routine. And tell me down below if any of you guys are homeschooled, online schooled, and also tell me like if you ever want to do it. And yeah, let's talk about online homeschool down below. And also, if you have any questions, make sure to write those down below. I will also, of course, answer you guys. And I love talking about online homeschool because it's so interesting to me. And I would always go on YouTube and search for people who are homeschooling and ask them questions. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please go down below and subscribe to this channel, ArtAndBeautyFreak, and turn on the post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Thank you guys, and go to my other channel, Ariaville. Over in there, I upload vlogs and mukbangs every day. I talk a lot about homeschooling on there, so you can see that if you want to. So thank you so much guys for watching. Gracias por ver. I will see you next week. Adios amigos.